in Toastmasters, anything can happen, Terry Babb.
First time I walked into a Toastmasters meeting nearly 40 years ago in Houston, Texas, I observed carefully and then asked the following question. Where are the women? And I was informed that Toastmasters was a male-only organization, and that women belonged to an auxiliary group called Toastmasters. So I said, where do I go to join Toastmasters? Well, they assured me that I not only could not do that, but I wouldn't want to because women were too fragile to be in a meeting with men. For example, if a man said bull instead of male cow, well, the women might just feel faint and pass out. And all that manly language. Most members of this club were oil field geologists who had never actually seen a live woman. Some 6 months later, the women's lib movement forced Toastmasters to integrate the sexes. And I will never forget the first woman who joined our club because she had a bizarre sense of humor. And her icebreaker speech went something like this. Hi, my name's Roberta. I'm 27 years old, and I'm not a virgin. Now, I know I heard this correctly because I looked around the room, 2 men had fainted from all that strong womanly language. Others were searching for their heart medication. But the first-time guest was trying to buy a lifetime membership. I said to myself, wow, Toastmasters is going to be fun. Mr. Contest Master, fellow Toastmasters, honored guests, Toastmasters has indeed been fun because in Toastmasters, anything can happen, and usually does. Now, I will admit that most icebreakers are not quite as brazen as Roberta's was. In fact, most icebreakers go like this. I was born in I don't remember where I was. I was just a baby. I think I pooed my pants. Not then, just now. It's fun to watch Toastmasters go through the various stages, the challenges in the book, and they all seem to have difficulty with the one about gestures. You know, said, hey Terry, what's my next challenge? What's gestures? I don't know how to do gestures. My main thing is to change that challenge and make it speaking without gestures. Here's what would happen. Terry, can you believe this nonsense? Hey, some dodo up here in Toastmasters, some idiot actually wants us to speak without gestures. Nobody can possibly speak without gestures. Gesture problem solved. Another stumbling block has to do with visual aids. I want to talk to you tonight about the effects of phantomycin on phalanx formations of phagocytes. Now, this is something that begs for visual aids, and I came prepared. There's the before. And there's the after. I won't explain it because the photographs just speak for themselves. Another thing we see happening is when, as Toastmasters advance, there's a certain group of them that decide they want to go pro. Oh. It's so easy to spot these guys. They start wearing dark suits, white shirts, power red ties, and entering contests. They are so self-serving, they want to go out and charge corporations big bucks to teach their employees how to speak. That's a bad business plan. Toastmasters already does it much cheaper. It's the best deal in town. The people who make big money speaking to corporations, I noticed, are past presidents of the United States. Now, I think we should have a Toastmaster that makes the big bucks they do. They make $100,000 to $150,000 per appearance. George W. Bush, when he's rotating, even without gesturizing, $150,000. We need a Toastmaster in that elite group. So here's what I propose. I propose that you vote for me. For ex-U.S. President. Every time I pick up a big check for speaking, I will say, thank you, I am a Toastmaster, and in Toastmasters, anything can happen.